We've all felt it. The city's pulse, the rhythm of life that never seems to stop, the constant hum of activity that defines urban living. From the early morning rush to the late night hustle, the city is always alive, always moving. A symphony of noise and movement. Skyscrapers pierce the sky, standing tall as symbols of human achievement and ambition. These towering structures are more than just buildings, they are the heartbeats of the city, each one telling a story of dreams and aspirations. People rush by like a river in full flow. It's exhilarating, the energy is contagious, the pace relentless. Every person you see has a destination, a purpose, a story. The city is a mosaic of lives intersecting, each moment a snapshot of urban existence. But hold on. This concrete jungle? It can change in a heartbeat. The same city that feels invincible can suddenly seem fragile. The weather can turn, and those towering skyscrapers can look vulnerable under dark, stormy skies. Natural disasters? Think flash floods and earthquakes. These events remind us that nature still holds power over our man-made environments. Streets can turn into rivers, and buildings can crumble, showing us the limits of our control. Man-made chaos, power outages, or civil unrest. The city can be a place of unpredictability, where human actions can lead to sudden disruptions. A blackout can plunge a bustling metropolis into darkness, and social tensions can erupt into protests, shaking the foundations of urban life. It's not about living in fear, it's about facing reality, understanding that the city, with all its wonders, also comes with challenges. It's about being prepared, being aware, and knowing that resilience is key. We need to adapt, just like in the wild. Urban survival requires a different set of skills, but the principle is the same. Adapt to your environment. Whether it's finding a safe route home during a storm or knowing where to go during an emergency, adaptability is crucial. This time, our wilderness is made of glass and steel. The urban landscape is our new frontier, and we must learn to navigate it with the same respect and caution we would give to any natural environment. We need to be ready. Preparedness is not just about having an emergency kit, it's about having a plan, knowing what to do, where to go, and how to stay safe in the face of urban challenges. We need to be resourceful, we need to survive. Urban survival is about using the resources at hand, thinking on your feet, and staying calm under pressure. It's about turning the challenges of the concrete jungle into opportunities for resilience and strength. Remember that blackout a few years back? The entire city plunged into darkness, leaving millions without power. It was a surreal experience, wasn't it? The familiar hum of the city was replaced by an eerie silence, broken only by the occasional sound of footsteps and the distant wail of sirens. People were caught off guard, scrambling to find flashlights and candles, trying to make sense of the sudden change. Or the bridge closure that caused city-wide gridlock. Traffic came to a standstill, with cars stretching as far as the eye could see. Commuters were stuck for hours, tempers flaring as they inched forward at a snail's pace. These aren't just inconveniences, they are wake-up calls, stark reminders of how fragile our urban infrastructure can be. We often take for granted the seamless flow of our daily lives, but events like these force us to confront the reality of our dependence on these systems. They remind us that the city, for all its systems and structures, is vulnerable. The intricate web of services and utilities that keep the city running smoothly can unravel in an instant. Broken traffic lights, deserted streets, and damaged infrastructure paint a picture of a city brought to its knees. It's a sobering thought, but one that we must acknowledge and prepare for. What happens when those systems fail? When the lights go out and the shelves are empty, how do we cope? The sight of non-functioning traffic lights and long lines of people waiting for basic necessities is a stark reminder of our vulnerability. It's a scenario that many of us have never had to face, but one that we must be ready for. What happens when the grid goes down, supplies run low, or transportation grinds to a halt? The ripple effects can be devastating. Without power, our homes become dark and cold. Without supplies, our pantries run bare. Without transportation, our mobility is severely restricted. These are not just hypothetical situations, they are real possibilities that we must be prepared to face. We need to be our own first responders. In times of crisis, we can't always rely on external help. We need to be ready to step up and take action. Whether it's helping a neighbor, setting up an emergency kit, or coming together as a community, we have to be proactive. The strength of our response can make all the difference in how we weather the storm. We need to be able to navigate the urban jungle, even when it's throwing its worst at us. The city can be a challenging environment, especially in times of crisis. Knowing how to find your way, even when familiar landmarks are obscured or inaccessible, is crucial. It's about being resourceful and adaptable, using whatever tools and knowledge you have at your disposal. We need to think on our feet. Quick decision-making can be the difference between safety and danger. In an urban crisis, situations can change rapidly, and being able to assess and respond to new information is vital. It's about staying calm under pressure and making informed choices that prioritize safety and well-being. We need to be prepared. Preparation is key to resilience. Having an emergency kit, knowing evacuation routes, and having a plan in place can significantly improve our ability to cope with unexpected events. It's about taking proactive steps to ensure that we are ready for whatever comes our way. By being prepared, we can face the challenges of urban living with confidence and resilience. First things first, you need a base camp. In the city, that's your trusty urban survival bag. Forget those bulky backpacks. We need something practical, something you can grab on the go. Think a small, sturdy backpack or a discreet messenger bag. It should be big enough to hold the essentials, but not so big it slows you down. This bag, my friends, is about to become your best friend. Let's talk about the elixir of life, water. You can go without food for a while, but water is non-negotiable. In an urban crisis, clean water sources might be compromised or inaccessible. A reusable water bottle is a must-have. Look for one with a built-in filter. That way, even if you have to resort to less than ideal sources, you can make that water safe to drink. Remember, hydration equals survival. Power up, the importance of a portable charger. We live in a connected world. Our phones are our lifelines. But what happens when the power goes out? You're cut off, lost in a sea of concrete and steel. That's where a portable charger comes in. Keep it juiced up and in your bag at all times. It's not just about staying connected, it's about staying informed. Your phone can be your map, your news source, your way to call for help. Let there be light, your trusty torch. When the city goes dark, you need to be your own beacon. A reliable torch is non-negotiable. Forget those bulky ones. We're talking compact, powerful LED torches. They're lightweight, energy efficient, and can illuminate even the darkest corners. Trust me, you don't want to be caught in a blackout without one. Patching up, the first aid kit must-haves. Accidents happen, especially in the chaos of a city in crisis. A well-stocked first aid kit is your best friend. Bandages, antiseptic wipes, pain relievers, these are the basics. But think beyond the everyday cuts and scrapes. Add blister plasters for long walks, hand sanitizer, and any personal medication. Remember, in a survival situation, even a small cut can turn nasty if not treated. Fueling the city, Trek energy bars and snacks. Survival is hungry work. You're going to need fuel. Energy bars are perfect for your urban survival kit. They're compact, calorie-dense, and provide a much-needed energy boost when you're on the move. Throw in some trail mix or dried fruit for good measure. Remember, the goal is to keep your energy levels up so you can think clearly and act decisively. Your city toolkit. Preparedness for the unexpected. In the heart of the city, where the hustle and bustle never seem to stop, being prepared for the unexpected is not just a precaution, it's a necessity. Urban environments present unique challenges, and having a well-thought-out survival kit can make all the difference. These items, they are just the start. Think of your survival kit as a living entity, one that grows and adapts with you. From basic necessities like water and food to more specialized tools, each item plays a crucial role in ensuring your safety and comfort. Your urban survival kit is a work in progress, constantly evolving to meet the demands of the concrete jungle. As you navigate through the city, you'll encounter various situations that will teach you what works and what doesn't. It's a continuous learning process, one that requires you to stay vigilant and adaptable. Add a multi-tool for its versatility. This compact device can perform a multitude of functions, from cutting and screwing to opening bottles and cans. It's a small but mighty addition to your kit, capable of handling a wide range of tasks that you might encounter in an urban setting. Include a map of the city, highlighting key routes and emergency points. In an emergency, knowing the quickest way to safety can save precious time. Marking important locations such as hospitals, police stations, and shelters on your map ensures that you have a clear plan of action, no matter where you are in the city. Don't forget a small amount of cash, as ATMs might not always be operational. In times of crisis, electronic payment systems can fail, leaving you without access to your funds. Having cash on hand ensures that you can still purchase essential items, pay for transportation, or even secure temporary lodging if needed. Preparation isn't about paranoia, it's about empowerment. Being prepared gives you the confidence to face any situation head-on. It's about having the tools and knowledge to protect yourself and your loved ones, turning potential threats into manageable challenges. It's about taking control of your destiny, even when the city throws its worst at you. Whether it's a natural disaster, a power outage, or an unexpected event, your preparedness allows you to remain calm and composed, making informed decisions that can keep you safe. So pack your bag, stay aware, and stay ready. The concrete jungle awaits. Embrace the challenges and opportunities that come with urban living, knowing that you have the skills and resources to handle whatever comes your way. Your preparedness is your greatest asset, turning the unpredictable nature of city life into a series of manageable adventures.